14 pack bone broth offer that we're bringing to you today at $39 pure, excuse me. 5 payments of $7.80 on your credit card. This is giving you 8 to 10 grams of delicious collagen-rich protein, but it's also giving you the warm, soothing, satiating flavor of rich broth with no dairy, no gluten, and no sugar. And we've got lots of choices. So listen as we go through the flavor choices. And I'm here, of course, with our favorite foodie, Stacy Stauffer. We've got the chicken. We have the new mushroom chicken. You can get them all in the tomato beef, which I love, and I use that for chili. This one is the grass-fed beef. And then we also have a fan favorite, and that is the Thai curry. I think that used to be Stacy's favorite.
It still is. Still reigns
supreme. It still is. Yeah. And then the mushroom chicken one is a new flavor in this offer, and I can't wait to try that. M99904 is the item number. Get a couple of sets of these just to have them in your pantry. And what's great is whenever you need fresh broth, all you have to do is add a packet and hot water on top of it.
And that's it. And then you are getting what I call a hug in a mug, a nutritious hug in a mug from LonoLife. Now, LonoLife did not invent bone broth. What our founder did back in 2015 when his wife Irene was very, very ill, and he needed something for her that would be easy to digest, easy to keep down, and nutritious, he thought of bone broth, but the problem was most bone broth you have to refrigerate or is frozen, and they were going to a lot of hospitals and doctor's visits. So he said there's got to be a way to take all that nutrition and protein and put it in a portable powdered form. Hence he did. And then he said, let's also make it something delicious. So he came up with these wonderful flavors as we've grown over the years, including the new mushroom chicken, which is beautiful because it's just like our bestseller chicken, but with an earthiness of 4 different kinds of mushrooms. That's reishi, that's turkey tail, lion's mane, and portobello mushrooms, all that just taste wonderful and delicious and give it a real heartiness. Probably our heartiest, I think, broth of the bunch, and still 10 grams of protein at only 50 calories a mug.
Can I say, I mean, we all know that soup is my thing. I'm a super, and I make soup, a pot of soup at least every week. And as soon as I taste this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so if I took this by itself with maybe a little bit of half and half or cream and a bag of frozen mushrooms, a little extra sage, salt, and pepper, that would be a delicious creamy mushroom soup.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine how quickly and how easily you can throw it together. And that's the best thing for me about soup is that you probably have tons of things in your freezer. I always buy bags of frozen veggies, and all you have to do is throw them in a pot of LonoLife broth, and you'll have a delicious, rich, soothing soup in just a matter of minutes. So here's the thing: the secret of bone broth is that the bones of whatever the broth are made out of have to cook for 24 to 36 hours.
Yeah, we do ours more than 30 hours. Yeah. That's how you're able to pull out all the nutrition, because a lot of people will say to me, Stacy, well, why don't I just sip on some stock, warm it up in the microwave? Because usually a stock, you only simmer everything for about 4-6 hours maybe. This is more than 30 hours, so we're able to get the amino acids out. We're able to get that collagen-rich protein that helps you feel fuller. It's more satiating. You're eating whole food, and again, you're getting these wonderful flavors. So I can quickly go through the flavors because we have this wonderful setup of what everything is. Okay. So we talked about the mushroom, again, that's using chicken bones, and all of our chicken bones come here from the United States. They're free-range chickens. So we talked about the mushroom, a little black pepper, and those 4 mushrooms. The regular chicken, thyme, sage, black pepper, and sea salt. Those are your 2 chicken. Then we have the Thai curry beef, my favorite. If you love Asian takeout, you'll love this. These are using beef bones. Again, these are grass-fed beef raised here in the United States. We have sweet coconut, warm curry, and the zest of ginger along with some black pepper. So that is your Thai curry. The tomato beef, which you love and I think is so bright and beautiful. We have our beef bones and then fresh vine ripened tomatoes. Then we have our original beef, which is black pepper, sea salt, and some sage and thyme. And that's it. That's the 5.
You got it.
That's
And
the 5.
you
And look
can-
at the color of the tomato. I just want to show everybody because I want you to understand that this is all natural. Look at how vibrant this is. This looks like a tomato,
Looks like tomato
juice.
soup.
Yeah,
It's just not
soup.
as thick
Yeah.
as tomato soup would be. But you can make it the base of whatever you happen to be putting together. If you want to stretch your spaghetti sauce, if you're making some kind of like taco bowl and you want a little beef flavor, tomato flavor, you
Bloody
can use
Mary.
the broth. Bloody Mary.
Did
Love
somebody
that.
say my name?
Very good.
Very good.
Honey, I know you're such a fan of
So-
LonoLife too.
I
You
am.
can
Good to
get
see you.
individual flavors, or you can get the combo, and the combo is going to be what you see here. So you get 8 of each one of the different flavors. It's so soothing, and this is that time of year where, you know, cold and flus are happening. People are dropping like flies. The sniffles are coming, and
And it's just blasted
just
cold
feels good.
outside.
It just feels good to have that broth,
Exactly.
doesn't it?
It sure does. You know, the fact is that I've never had something so versatile
Yeah.
that, you know, where you would, you know, we used to get those little square things and you'd throw them in a cup of water and it was just so salty and all that. This is 1,000 times better than that.
There's
believe me.
richness to the flavor, and you can feel it as you're sipping it, and it adds so much to your food. So I would say if you're not buying it just to sip, then have it in your pantry because you
Yes.
will always have fresh to order and fresh made stock and beef or chicken broth that you can put into any of the recipes that you're creating. It's a must-have.
good.
And 99904, Stacy. Thank you so
Thank
much. Always a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
And here's